A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching me from. This is on point by 2. Sorry, using my words to help others. Please and please. What I want to say now happens mostly in the north, happen mostly in the west, especially with these traditional rulers and the rest. I want you people to go and read Quran 4 verse 22 to Quran 4 verse 24. That is to say, Quran 4 verse 22 to 24, where God mentioned categorically whom to marry and whom not to marry. And it saddens my heart that in the north you see them marry cousin, marry nephew, marry a niece, marry each other. When you ask them, what will they tell you? They will say it's adini musulunchi. It is not adini musulunchi. If you have not heard before, I want you to hear now. God said in Quran 4 verse 22, please, contrary to what you believe, me, I am not afa, I'm not imam, I'm not somebody that do wazi. Me, marriage ambassador, marriage counselor. You understand? So in the process of marriage, Islamic marriage, it brought me to this level, and I have to clarify to my people who to marry and whom not to marry, and that is why I'm doing this particular. I am here, and that is why I'm here. You understand? So I want you to go and read Quran 4 verse 22, and this is where I am today. Yes, as a Muslim, I want to join people in marriage, as per Islamic marriage. What we're supposed to know. Sometimes I do matchmaking. I don't want to do matchmaking against God's wills. That is why I am here. This is what the Quran said. Quran said, henceforth, you shall not marry the women we were married to your wives. This practice is common in Yoruba land. Before, it's common where, but I don't know, because of religion, they don't do it more now. Henceforth, you shall not marry the women who were married to your fathers. That was an evil practice. Listen to God. That was an evil practice, indecent and abominable. It is God speaking. It is not me that I'm writing it. God went further. God said, forbidden to you are your mothers. Forbidden. God said it is forbidden. It is God. When God said it is forbidden, you too, when you do it, you suffer the consequences. You will suffer the consequences here. And perhaps who knows, that is why everything is not K like Eku as it's supposed to K like Eku. That is, everything is upside down. And at the end of the day, you still be answerable to God. Why did you do what God said you should not do? I am not a preacher. I'm a marriage counselor. Forbidden to you are your mothers, your daughters, your sisters, your paternal and maternal auntie. This is where we call the northerners. Yes, your paternal and maternal auntie. That is, if you don't know the meaning of that is that your auntie from your mother's side, your auntie from your father's side, that is your father's sister or your mother's sister, it is forbidden to marry them. Some of you will say it's adini musulunchi. Al-Quran is telling you that it is forbidden. I don't know where you got that knowledge from. I don't know. Yes, Al-Quran said that it's happened in the past. This Quran, it wasn't in your generation. This Quran was in the last generation. So this Quran is older than all of us. So I don't know where some of you got those practices from. Forbidden to you also are the brothers and sisters. Okay, let me take it from here. Sorry. Your sister, your paternal and maternal auntie, they are forbidden to you. The daughters of your brothers. The daughters of your brothers. Some of you will say cousin, niece, and nephew. You say, yeah, you can marry. I can marry my cousin. I can marry your niece. God said it's forbidden. It is not me. God said it is forbidden. It is forbidden. Your foster mother, your foster sister, the person that took care of you when you were young, it is forbidden for you to marry am. No be me talk am, na God. And your stepdaughter, your stepdaughter, who are in your charge, born of the wives with whom you have lain. But it is no offense for you to marry them if you have not consummated your marriage with their mothers. Your stepdaughter, a woman that you marry now, the children that she brings to your house, you are the one taking care of them. You cannot say tomorrow now you chop belle full, you want to marry their mother, the daughter. You can't marry the daughter, especially you have slept with their mother. Unless you have not slept with their mother, which you know that is not possible. You've already slept with their mother, so you cannot marry a daughter. God said they are forbidden to you. If you refuse to do it, you will be answerable to God. Then God said it is forbidden, it is abominable, it is evil practice, it is indecent. No be me talk am. God also went further. He said, the wives of your begotten son, the wives of your son, their wives, they are forbidden to you. God went further and said, two sisters, they do this. And God said it is bad, it is indecent, it is evil practice, it is abomination. When God says something is abomination, that means when you are rendering prayer and you know you are doing what God said you should not do, and your prayer will be answered. And at the end of the day, you'll be answerable to God for doing what He said you should not do. God said forbidding also, it is two sisters to marry a man at the same time. It is forbidden for two sisters to marry a man at the same time, unless this has happened before una no know. God is most forgiving and most merciful. If you have done it before, ask for forgiveness and preach this into your people. Don't allow it to happen again. God, I did not. Yes, many of us did not know. In fact, as you see me stressing this, I did not know before. And today, here I am. I know better now. I know better now. I think you understand me. This is On Point by 2, using my words for others. Bye for now.